Each year, we have a congregational theme. They're outlined on the wall, new way of thinking, thinking outside the walls, just be there, seize the moment, and our theme for this year is being a safe harbor. And so as I thought about you as a congregation, I thought about different people and the ways that I've seen transformation in their lives. And so this morning, I want you to hear from some people who have who the Lord has transformed their lives in the 5 different ways that we've outlined each year that we've been together as pastor and congregation. Our next annual theme was Seize the Moment. Now, it was under the idea of seize the moment to just be there, because so many times we look back and say, "Oh, I missed my chance. I missed my chance to help someone." You know, remember Abraham? God told him, "I'm going to bless you in order to bless others." And so many times we look back and say, "I missed my opportunity." And so that was the thought behind it. But then we had someone who in a totally different way seized her moment, and that was Gina Shiano. Gina, if you now, Gina gets stage fright, and when she does, she starts to ramble. So I'm not being rude if I cut her off. I'm just trying to be helpful. Gina, I want you to tell us the story of the morning that you seized the moment to come to this church.
Okay, it's a really simple story. First, to be clear, my kids and I live one street over from Cape Coral Parkway. Literally almost right in front of this church, but one street over. We were looking at churches, meeting the kids. I was looking mostly to get the kids into church because at that point in time, straight to hell. No hope for me at all. But I knew my kids would need some sort of sense of grounding. And we've tried 3, maybe 4, and just weren't feeling it. I went to sleep one night. It was a Friday night. No, it was a Saturday night. And I kept having this recurring phrase over and over again, take them to the water's edge. And I just really couldn't put it together. So I woke up on Sunday and put my kids in bathing suits. I mean, bubbles, noodles, the whole 9 yards. And we would always walk down our street to Rotunda here and then cross Veterans to catch the bus. However, this day there was construction. So we had to go up and around to come down Country Club to catch the bus, which we have never done, and we lived there for 5 years. Turns out right across the street is Water's Edge Church. So as we're walking to the bus to catch the bus, I look at the sign and I was like, it can't be that easy. It really can't be that. They say God doesn't leave any post-its, but that seemed like a pretty loud and clear post-it. So we walked.
You were actually headed to the beach,
mm-hmm.
The water's edge.
Yep.
Literally.
Literally.
Beach.
Exactly.
Okay.
So as we're walking, and it was Remy that pointed it out. She goes, "Hey, Mom, there's Water's Edge." Oh my goodness, So I said, it was like 10:45. So I'm like, oh man, we're in bathing suits. We can't go to this freaking church in bathing suits. And then Phoenix goes, "Why does God care if we're in bathing suits?" So we came here and shuffled into the back. I know Jim saw us in our bathing suits, and I mean really no shirts on the boy, just bubbles, like I said. And I never heard a pastor do a sermon so quickly. You could see that he just wanted to make sure he got a chance to talk to us before we scooted our way back out. And so it was born that we came here. They accepted the kids quickly. My daughter is a full-on fan. My son is, he's a boy. So right now, this is sheer torture, but he'll adjust. What I noticed was because the kids took such a taking to it, and I really just tried to stay in the back. I was like, listen, you guys, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna play on my phone until church is over, because I'm not really here. Pastor Lisa was not having that. Pastor Beth was not having that. Pastor Jill was not having that. And above all, Pastor Don was not having that. And they slowly just pecked away at all the things that I had wrong in my head about religion and God and Jesus. Always believed, just never really had any. I'm a recovering Roman Catholic. So by the time I was 6, I went straight to hell for bad thoughts about my parents. And that was it. So seizing that moment really did change our entire lives. And now don't get me wrong. Some of those things were not great, but some of those things had to happen to have other things happen. I didn't come from great background. I had just gotten my kids back from the Department of Children and Families for a 30-year drug addiction. And then coming here gave us solid and stable friendships. I've never had friendships like that. I had acquaintances and business partners and really mean people that just wanted their money. But I had never had friendships. I had never had people call and ask me how I was doing, but wanted to know, fine, no, how are you doing? In there, the kids, I don't know, they talk about Jesus now. They discuss it, or, Remy will say, that's not very Jesus-like. And Phoenix will say, but he knows I'm still growing. He knew I was going to do it before I did. He's all right with that. And that they have that concept is fantastic, because they know that even if they're doing wrong, they're being forgiven. And it was always, there's always a chance to do better the next time. And I couldn't have really taught them that. This place taught them that. And taught me that, because I no longer feel like I'm just in a handbasket. It'll probably take a lot longer for me to get to hell now than it was going to when I first got here. But my best friend, it is Pastor Lisa. And I'll tell you, for some reason, they really, really like me. And it blows my mind that that's the case, because up until a certain point, not likable. I mean, not a lot about me was redeemable at all. I thought. Turns out they thought a lot of me was redeemable. Just my choices were geared towards the wrong.
And God thought there was a lot of you that was redeemable.
He sure did. Rambling, so give me another leading question.
So you're happy you seized the moment?
I am happy we seized the moment.
All right.
I mean, these people are in my life all day, every day, all the time. And if I wasn't in the right position to appreciate it, we wouldn't still be here. Now I just see that I've just been inundated with grace and mercy from Him through them. And it just seems easier to accept it than fight it.
Amen. Thank you.
Hi, this is Pastor Don from Waters Edge Church here in Cape Coral, Florida. Thank you for stopping by our YouTube channel to listen in to our Sunday morning preaching services. If you want more information about us, I invite you to check out our webpage at mywatersedgechurch.com, or you can check our Facebook page. Just search for Waters Edge Church, Cape Coral, Florida. Or better yet, I would love to meet you in person. We gather every Sunday morning at 10:30 for a time of inspirational worship and biblically based preaching. We would love to meet you, and we've got a seat here reserved just for you. Hope to see you soon. God bless.